down here in Chicago, and a black kid just walked across the street, and it is night and day with the children in Ghana. Now, that's where I spent the most time in Africa. But the children were incredibly disciplined, and the girls dressed in skirt suits, sometimes a looser skirt, sometimes a tighter skirt, and that all depends on the wind. Oh yeah, the school needs to change the regulations based on the wind. You wear the tighter fitting skirt when it's a windy day. When it isn't a windy day, you can wear the loose fitting skirt because it doesn't blow up. Like Marilyn Monroe, she was wearing the loose fitting and then the wind hit it. Well, you don't want that with the little girls. So on windy days, they wear the tight fitting skirt. On days that it isn't windy, and it's the same with dresses, days that it's not windy, you can wear the loose dress. Days that are windy, you wear the more form-fitting dress. So appropriate for the weather. But this kid crossing the street, they wouldn't even allow him into their country because he would be setting an unhealthy precedent for their kids, dressing like they don't dress and acting like they don't act. And they're very much about protecting their integrity, keeping their society as good as possible. But I went around to churches all over, and there were mosques, but I didn't interact directly with the mosque. But the whole point is, it was a country with Muslims and Christians in perfect harmony. And I asked, and I talked to lots of people, and there were no issues. But the whole point, they don't get the ghetto. So blacks here would not last over there, and they would not want them, and they would be ruffling unbelievable amount of feathers with their actions. They're not polite. They're not courteous. They're not conservative in the dress. I told you how they were upset at Jimmy Carter's daughter. She was white. She wore a miniskirt. She wore a miniskirt to deliver a charitable check. They were very upset at her. Truly, both the males and females, they thought that short skirt was inappropriate for the situation. Good for a nightclub, not good to bring over a charitable check. So she was inappropriately dressed for the situation, and they were upset over it. Because there is codes of conduct. That's why you have the director of protocol with the president, and other offices and dignitaries all over the world have the same thing. So when they walk into situations, they do the right thing. They don't want to step in the bucket. They don't want to step in the hole. They want to step off on the right foot. They want to put the right foot forward. So they have protocol officers as well, and tells them what's the appropriate thing they should do in these settings. So when they come and visit the president, they understand the protocol. Their people tell them, but the president's office should inform them of the protocol as well. What's the proper dress? Like you're going to a black tie event. Black tie. Not tuxedo. You have to state tuxedos. Black tie could mean just a suit and black tie. So you have to be truly, and black tie could be a bow tie, or there's several different lengths of ties. But anyways, you should be a little bit more specific. And it's a beautiful view. When they build this casino down here, it's seriously going to have a beautiful view. And I like the people from Bally's, and I didn't get jostled around today at Rivers, so that was nice. So anyways, it's coming in here, but Rivers has years of a head start to make sure that they position themselves properly. So they're not doing anything. And rivers, like this piece of garbage in this car flying through the city of Chicago, a piece of garbage destined for eternal damnation. It doesn't matter how you act, is how you'll be perceived. There is no acting with God. This is not a film. This is true to life. This is my life. So no matter what you do, everything is real to God. So it doesn't matter if you're acting. To God, it's real because it actually did happen to me. So you don't get out of eternal damnation because, oh, it was acting. He doesn't care. You're condemned. So again, it doesn't get you out of it, and I've told you that many times. It's not going to save you. It is real to me. My pain, my suffering, my misery, my longings, everything is real. So I take it as such. So the interactions in that, when somebody hits me or attacks me, I take it as real. So, to me, it's not acting. As much as I disagree and believe you're setting me up and doing everything, but again, I take it for what it is. And God takes it for what it is. And He's going to wipe you out. So, He doesn't care. You're destroying me and desecrating me to save some unworthy piece of garbage. And you are desecrating me and unrightfully hurting me to save some unworthy piece of garbage. And it could be 8 billion unworthy people. And you will desecrate me to save them, and they'll all be condemned. So you'll save no one by desecrating me. So, but that's your choice. I'm telling you, you're losing. You're not winning. So, it's all an illusion which will go away when I'm dead. And you'll pay deeply instead of reversing it now. Godspeed. The quicker, the better. But anyways, this wasn't the point of the video. But I'll post these thoughts on YouTube.